Messy toolbox tour. That is, yeah. Oh, this is key for stubborn nuts and bolts. Finally works very well. Parts, toys that have to be repaired, paperwork, torque wrenches, other lightly used stuff, and then marker things, nut drivers, torque drivers. We have here taps and dies and other implements of destruction. This is a electrical connector kit, otherwise taps and dies and stuff. Everything must be placed back exactly as it was, or the drawer will never close. Screwdrivers, various flavors, including this odd carburetor adjusting screwdriver, basically a remote control screwdriver. And then we get into pliers, that's most of them. And then most important, hammer time. An entire drawer dedicated to things to smash stuff with. Spare wrenches I need to find new homes for. Brake tools. Picks and pry bars. Alien winches. And a rasp for working on the boys' projects. Punches, chisels, and used toothbrushes. Always important to have. Now the drawer doesn't close. I don't know what just happened. Everything's got to be just right. Okay, that doesn't work. Now we got most of our sockets here. These Harbor Freight trays are pretty good and pretty cheap. Yeah, lots of stuff. And there's also Torx and Alien. Over here, more sockets. Another brake tool doesn't fit in the brake tool drawer. Odd sockets I don't use very often. Label maker. Nibbler. A whole bunch of odd sockets. I really need to go through those. Oh, also, this is cool for rotor owners. Valve adjusting tool from the 12th century. That sounded expensive. Yeah. But that's really handy when you're adjusting valve angle tool you probably saw there. 1/2 inch and that might be easier, 1/4 inch ratchets, etc. And then 3/8 gets its own drawer because generally do a lot with that. Precision tool. Big stuff. Okay. Whatever, inch wrenches or SAE, whatever you want to call them, including some strange distributor wrenches, tiny ignition wrenches. All this stuff's pretty much obsolete now. That's kind of cool. My dad bought that new, obviously, and it's pristine in the box. Big wrenches, 1.5 inches. And, metric, which I have a larger selection of. Just got done organizing this so it actually looks neat at the moment. Testing tools. Yeah, it seems like every time I do something, I gotta buy something else. But eventually, I will catch up. And heavier tools, pullers, oil pump. If you get an R380, you need that. Get it. You'll thank me later. Custom driver tools for seals.
It's inside the car. The screws in the nails in the washer.
Thank you. And then really heavy stuff like hub pullers. A lot of this stuff is from my dad's garage, and some of it I never even used. But there's a 3/4 inch ratchet in there for the big sockets. Go ahead, I'll be right there. You need that if you work on old stuff. Vice grips and nose cats for holding stuff. Well, you beat on it with the hammer. Drills, mostly broken and dull, but we like them. And okay, that's annoying. Various other implements of destruction. Flaring tools. Metric and American standard single flare, and then this is the ASO double flare, bubble flare, whatever they call it. BMW needs that. And I think Land Rover, maybe the newer Land Rover. Adjustable wrenches and pipe wrenches. This is a recent acquisition, I recommend. Yeah, it's an adjustable wrench, but it's thin. This actually works really well for the fan nut and a few other things. I thought it would be handy, and I've already used it a few times. And then power tools, including air tools. I do not use air tools anymore. Those are so 80s. But I have that die grinder that's fairly new. I have an Impact new in the bag. Never had air put to it. The rare time I use an Impact, I use this thing. I plug into the wall. Done. Put it away. This thing's been pretty awesome. And now, if I get another Impact, it's going to be probably Milwaukee and use these same ridiculous batteries. So over here I have the drill, you know about it, and then pop rivets and tie wraps and tape glued up. A few woodworking things under here. And this was my dad's toolbox, purchased new in 1967.